Hey everyone, Austin back again with something a little bit different. I've got a package here. Came from Japan. I've been waiting about a week on this, and I'm going to unbox it for you. I haven't had really anything noteworthy come in that was really, well, worthy of having its own unboxing video, but you know, it's I think this one fits the bill. So I'm gonna go ahead and just spoil it for you guys, and actually it's probably already been spoiled above on the you know, the title bar. But this is a NEC PCFX. Wait, sorry, not a PCFX. It's an NEC SuperGrafx. I kind of wish it was a PCFX as well, but you know, kind of a 2-for-1 deal. That would be awesome. But this is a SuperGrafx, guys. This is actually a system I've been wanting for a very long time. I've known about them for a very long time, since the 90s, and it's just one that I could never really bring myself to spring for. For one, they were always really expensive, and two, I wasn't sure what kind of use I would get out of it. But about 2 weeks ago, I started some for sale threads over at Atari Age and Nintendo Age, and the reasoning for that was I had a pretty bad car repair happen again, 5th time in like the last 2.5 months, and I didn't really have all that much money to fix it. So I sort of just kind of broke down one day, and I was just like, alright, I gotta sell some stuff. I gotta build a little bit of a cushion, because my car is completely, it's a mess right now. It's completely erratic. I mean, with my luck, it'll probably break down again tonight as I'm driving. So I sold a bunch of stuff on the forums. I got a good bit of money. So much so, guys, that you know, well, I had more than I expected I would get, and so I was like, you know what, now's my chance to kind of get something kind of rare that I've been wanting for a really long time. And with that, I was looking on eBay. I was looking for like PCFX systems. I was looking for PC Engine based systems. I was looking for Turbo Duos, things like that. Neo Geo CD systems, the CDZ more specifically. And you know, the Turbo Duos, the PC Engine Duos is what I was mainly looking at, because the US Duos are just, they're not worth it these days. They're like $400 or $500. It's ridiculous. The Japanese Duo Rs though, they're like 200 to 250, and I think that's usually before shipping. And I was like, shipping's gonna be about 80 bucks, so it would put me in the 300 something range. And I was like, I don't know. But then I saw this, the SuperGrafx, and it was buy it now for 170. And I thought about it, and I went ahead and springed for it. It was about 250 after shipping. The guy sent it, well, I paid $80 for the EMS, basically express mail shipping. The regular shipping was like $73. There was only a $7 difference, so it was like, why wait like a month for a package when I could spend $7 more and get it in 5 days? And it actually came pretty quickly. I ordered it last Sunday, and it got here today. I was actually woken up by the mailman knocking on my door, and I was half naked. I like bolted down there because I didn't want them to leave a you know, the note that says you have to go to the post office and pick it up. So I was just kind of like in my boxers, like peeking around the door, like, hello? She's like, can you sign this? And I was like, all right. Signing it on my door. And, but yeah, here we go, guys. The NEC SuperGrafx. Now, the box seems to be in okay condition. It's not tip-top shape. It's a little dusty up here. A little dirty. Looks like it's ripped right there. The seller didn't actually have a picture of that side. They just had a picture of the top. But still, I mean, this is a very old system though. I think the SuperGrafx came out in 1989, so that's something to consider as well. It's going to be difficult to find one of these in the absolute tip-top pristine shape, because it's old. I mean, it's as old as the first model Sega Genesis. It's as old as the first model TurboGrafx 16. Well, technically there was only one model of that over here, but yeah, I think you get the point. So let's go ahead and open this up. Again, guys, this is a system I've been wanting for a very long time, and the biggest reason for that is, well, Ghouls and Ghosts. I've been really wanting to play that version of Ghouls and Ghosts for a very long time, and so now I can. And I've actually got Ghouls and Ghosts coming to me in the mail. Unfortunately, it did not arrive before my system did, so I'm gonna have to actually wait for that. Hopefully that'll be here sometime this week. Here's the instruction booklet. Instruction booklet's, it's alright. It's not a little crinkly. It actually looked a lot better in the photos, but then again, the wrapping was over it, so that always makes it look a little bit better than it might actually be. Here's the power supply. It's interesting. I wonder if this is an aftermarket one, because that doesn't say NEC or anything like that on it. Well, that's kind of a bummer. We got the controller, the NEC PI-PD6, and there's the controller. So, and last, well, no, I'm going to show this off first. It's got AV cables, which is very nice. It's got the connector there. That's awesome. This also means, guys, I can now take footage of PC Engine titles because it's got AV cables now. Using RF to record the footage just on the TurboGrafx 16 is just, it's not good. So this will allow me to record PC Engine footage now. So, oh wow, oh man, this thing's actually a little bit bigger than I expected. I thought it was going to be smaller, but there it is, guys. The NEC SuperGrafx. Quite an interesting looking console. It's looks like we got a switch up here. That's the power switch. Yep. And man, that's cool. Here is the expansion bus. Pops off like that. And one of the other things I was looking at when I was thinking about buying this was its upgradability. I wasn't quite 100% sure on whether it could be upgraded to the Cd Rom attachments or not. Apparently it can. I actually kind of learned a little bit as I was researching this. You've got two different ways, from what I can tell, to get PC Engine CD support. You've got the original PC Engine CD interface, where it's got the PC Engine sits and then the Cd Rom sits. It's like got this big case. There's actually a converter that will attach from the Cd Rom to the SuperGrafx, because apparently this is too big or something like that. It won't fit in the original PC Engine CD interface unit. There's also a Super Cd Rom 2 attachment, which is basically like a Turbo Duo. It's the Super Cd Rom aspect. It actually just slides onto the back, and whereas normal PC Engine CD-ROM systems will require a system card to be popped in, a system card 2.0 for just regular PC Engine CD support, and then a system card 3.0, which adds more memory and so forth for the Super CD-ROM support, which is basically the Turbo Duo support. However, that Super CD-ROM 2 attachment just slides right on top, and it has the memory, extra memory and so forth built right in, so you don't need a card to go into the system. So I think that's going to be my next course of action in terms of upgrading, is instead of shelling out massive amounts of money for a US Turbo Duo, I think I'm going to try to spring for the Super CD-ROM 2 attachment, and then I'll basically have a Turbo Duo with a SuperGrafx. So yeah, guys, that's basically it. I mean, this is the NEC SuperGrafx. Just got it in the mail. It's pretty sweet looking. It's a little bit heavier than, well, it seems about as heavy as I thought it would be. It's very reminiscent of a US TurboGrafx in terms of weight. Actually, this is probably just a tiny bit heavier. I don't know. It's pretty close. Overall, this console itself, this one is very clean. I'm actually kind of surprised. There's some nicks in the back. Very, very minor stuff. Nothing special. It's got the little rubbers right here, and it's a cool looking system. Man, this is pretty sweet. And once I get the CD-ROM attachment, that'll be awesome. But I do have a bunch of PC Engine games I got this past week. I've been going on sort of a PC Engine buy-in rampage. But I'm not going to show those off now. I'm going to show them off in my pickups video, which will be in the next week or two. Or I will try to record it in the next week or two. So, but yeah, awesome thing to have. I'm really glad I have this. I wanted to show it off to you in my little unboxing session. Again, it's been a long time since I've done a unboxing video like this. So, but again, guys, it's the NEC SuperGrafx. So, I insert super joke here. I'm not going to. But that's basically it, guys. So, thanks for watching. And this might have been more long-winded than I wanted it to be, but hey, you know, it's an unboxing video. So that's the SuperGrafx, and I'll be back with some normal videos in a couple days. So until then, guys, take it easy.